everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we are looking at a white 2025 Peterbilt 589 with the legendary package and a 58-inch flat top sleeper. Great news, this truck is on the ground, ready to roll, and available here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas. And in fact, we not only have this white one, we also have a diamond red Peterbilt 589 with the legendary package and 58-inch flat top sleeper, which is identically spec'd to this truck. This truck is called white, but I would actually consider it more of a cream white myself. Even though the color is called white, it's not just the standard default fleet flat white. It has a little bit of a cream color to it that makes it just a little bit more unique, and I really like it spec'd on this truck with the legendary package. Again, this truck is available here at Rush Peterbilt in Dallas, Texas. It's got some really nice factory specs. It's powered by a Cummins X15 Performance Series engine with 565 horsepower and 1850 pound-feet of torque, paired to an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission. Sits on a 280-inch wheelbase, air ride front suspension, and a low air leaf rear suspension. We've got Michelin Low Pro 22.5s all the way around with the premium Alcoa aluminum wheels with the Peterbilt ovals and all disc brakes on this truck. So that's the majority of the factory specs. We'll take a walk around the truck and show you more of the details. This truck does have the legendary package, which has some really nice cosmetic upgrades to the exterior and interior. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So with that legendary package, you do have to spec these trucks with the 7-inch chrome dual exhaust. So it does have the 7-inch chrome dual exhaust. We've got the 60-inch tips with the miter tips. This is the largest exhaust that you can get from the factory. I love what Peterbilt's done with the new fairings on the exhaust, where it has mirrored the rectangular grill mesh on the fairings. I also love that the grab handles are a little bit more functional with that cross member right there, so you've got an extra leverage point getting in and out of the cab. Really cool design where we've increased the elbow size from a 5-inch to a 7-inch. Let's go ahead and take a look inside there at your Y pipe. I half jokingly call that a T pipe now since it's going straight across. And you can see right there at that juncture, it tapers out to a 7. You've got a kind of a 45-degree angle going up, and then it tapers back into a 5-inch right there underneath the fairing, and then back out to a 7 before that transition out of that fairing. So not quite a straight pipe, but it gives a lot of the look of a straight pipe with that fairing and grab handle. So really cool design there. Continue through the top. We've got 5 bullet style marker lights on top of the cab, so no horns on top of the cab. We can have 2 more additional marker lights or 8 more additional for a total of 7 or 13. Of course, we can swap those out to the clear lens watermelon or whatever you'd like. Also got a polished stainless steel visor. Vendors have come out with drop visors for these trucks, so we are able to put drop visors on them now as well. Got the standard stainless steel, call them the West Coast style mirrors, right? We've also got the 15-inch premium stainless steel breathers. Peterbilt was really proud that we were able to fit a 15-inch breather on there, even though the cab is wider on the 589 compared to the previous 389. Again, that rectangular grill mesh that you see in there, which is a nice nod to the heritage and history of the Peterbilt classic trucks, had a similar rectangular grill mesh on the Peterbilt 359 and 379 before, after that. On the side of the hood, probably my favorite feature of the legendary package is the script lettering for the Peterbilt emblem on the side of the hood with the polished accent pieces on the side of that. I thought the Pride in Class hood accent pieces weren't my favorite. The 389X had a really cool chrome accent piece, but I will say that this script lettering, again, honoring the heritage and history of the Peterbilt brand, is definitely my favorite of the hood accent pieces on the side of any Peterbilt that we've sold. So really, really cool design feature to have on there. Of course, you've got the polished steer axle fenders with the legendary package. You got the hood trim accent piece, which is this stainless steel polished piece right here in between the steer axle and the cab cowl. Your cab cowl is a stainless steel polished piece as well. Some people call it a cab leg, some people being me. Again, stainless steel polished rocker panels beneath the cab and the sleeper as well. And those are going to be your main exterior cosmetic enhancements to the legendary package. We'll go over some of the features on the legendary package inside the cab whenever we get inside there. Do want to highlight one thing that I really like about the 589 is on your fender trim right here. We've now integrated your daytime running light as a straight LED light bar that goes across right there, and I think it looks awesome at night on these trucks. Again, air ride front suspension, low air leaf rear suspension, all Michelin Low Pro 22.5s. We've got the premium Alcoa aluminum wheels with the Peterbilt ovals and all disc brakes on this truck. Notice this step box is a lot larger on the 589 compared to the previous 389, and it actually mirrors the size of the DPF cover going into the passenger side step box. So it's nice to have mirrored step boxes on these trucks again. Stainless steel cover over the def tank. We've got an 80-gallon fuel tank over on this side, and I think we went with 100-gallon on the driver's side. Went with the additional toolboxes on both sides with the deck plate access. So you've got 3 grab handles on the back of the sleeper. Makes it very easy to get on that deck plate and on top of these toolboxes. Went with the tinted rear window, which is a nice feature to have. CB radio antenna on the back of the sleeper for a nice clean look on the front of the truck. And we've got 2 flush mounted LED load lights. If you need us to add more load lights, whether they be flush mounted and do something custom or bracket mounted, we can do that for you. Very often with these 58-inch sleepers, you're going to have some sort of vocational type application where you're going to want those air and electric lines not all the way back up against the sleeper. So we've got them a little bit further back, but if you need us to relocate them all the way as close to the 5th wheel as possible or up against the back of the sleeper, we can certainly do that for you. I'd certainly do that for you at no charge. Tons of frame space on this truck. You need to add a wet kit or a blower or anything like that, we got plenty of room for it. We did go with the Hodgebuilt Premium Mirror Finish 304 stainless steel 30-inch quarter fenders with the triangle mount. That is the nicest quarter fender that you can get from the factory on these trucks. Again, Michelin tires with the Low Pro 22.5s all the way around. Low air leaf rear suspension. You've got a Holland FW35 fifth wheel with air slide. That is the most popular fifth wheel in the industry. Went with the stainless steel premium mud flap hangers. They are spring loaded, so you don't have to worry about damaging them. Oval LED backup and tail lights mounted in the end of frame cross member for a nice clean look. I misspoke earlier, so 80 gallons on the driver's side, 120 gallons on the passenger side. Went with the storage access door on the passenger side as well. Again, notice the large step box DPF SCR cover over here on the passenger side, which is going to mirror the look of the step box on the driver's side. Here's a look at what this rig looks like kind of in the shade or not direct or indirect sunlight. This is a single stage paint, so it's a really nice, clean, classic looking paint, no metallic in it. Look at that beautiful front end on that truck. I mean, that's definitely Peterbilt classic if I've ever seen it. I always love to highlight our stainless steel grill that's going to protect the radiator from rocks and debris. No plastic, fantastic over here. That's your 18-inch Texas style chrome bumper with your toe pin holes. That is the nicest bumper that you can get from the factory. We've got your toe pins mounted in the sleeper storage for you already. While we're mentioning the sleeper storage, let's see if that's unlocked. Should be unlocked. We did go with the full-size door for the driver's side sleeper access. So it makes it very easy for you to load your items in the sleeper without having to go through the cab. Tons of storage underneath here. Again, we've got your toe pins, your hazard triangles, and your fire extinguisher. We've also got this truck pre-wired for your inverter, which is a really nice factory feature to have on this truck. Go ahead and take a look inside the cab. Again, with the Legendary package, you do have to be spec'd with the Platinum interior, and with the Legendary package, you get some other really cool cosmetic features on the inside. Stamped weight on this truck is 18,238 pounds. I love the two-tone interior that you get with the Platinum interior, and that's just further emphasized with that Legendary package. Normally this would have your Peterbilt red oval emblem right here, but it's got that script lettering to mirror the sides of the hood, which is a really cool feature. We've got the Peterbilt Premium LX leather seats. I really like these seats. I think you have to spec these seats with the Legendary package and with the black leather. And one thing that's nice about these seats is they've got really nice ergonomic support and bolstering. And they're also, you've got the perforated leather, which I think really helps out in terms of keeping it cool on those warm summer days. Just gives you a little bit more breathability on there. And of course, we gotta mention the Smart Dump. Push that button right there. It's gonna drop out all the air whenever you're getting in and out of the cab. Push the button back again. It's gonna re-inflate that seat to the exact height that you had it at before, so you don't have to adjust it every time. So really cool feature on the seats. Of course, we've got our premium leather wrapped smart wheel. We've got our cruise control. Notice there's no adaptive cruise control buttons on here, so that means there's no anti-collision system, no nanny system, no blind spot monitoring. This is a full manual truck, as I have jokingly like to say. If you want to drive this truck straight into a wall, you can do so. Just make sure I'm not in the truck with you. So again, no nanny systems, no anti-collision system. Don't have to worry about false alarms or anything like that. Now, if you are interested in having an anti-collision system added to the truck, we do have a vendor that can do that as well, but there's none on this truck from the factory. So if you're like that old school design without any of the safety systems, this is the truck for you. We've also got our steering wheel mounted Bluetooth and audio controls, and then your digital dash is controlled with these controls right here. There's a look at your digital dash. This truck has just under 46 miles on the ticker, so the next owner is going to be the first person to sneeze in it. Order these trucks with a Cobra CB radio from the factory. We love on the next generation cab, we get 1, 2, 3 shades, sunshades or visors, whatever you want to call them, sorry. Really nice to help block out the sun. And again, we do have options for aftermarket drop visors on the 589 now. Love that the two-tone theme is continued with this kind of brushed aluminum look right here and the wood grain below that. Notice this is all gauges in the B panel, no navigation system. Sirius XM radio. Love our automatic AC. You just set it at the temperature that you want to be at, and the fan automatically takes care of the rest. We've got 2 additional USB ports in that recess. Love that we now have solid cup holders, not the pop-out kind. And you've got your slot specifically designed for your cell phone to fit right there. Quadlander family looking great as ever. So 2 USB ports down there and 1 additional USB port right here on the stereo head unit. Of course, this truck is paired to an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission, so a true 3-pedal truck. And you've got the chrome gear shifter on there as well. Another cool feature on the Legendary package, all of the Platinum interiors will have this slide-out tray, but only the Legendary package has this rectangular grill mesh design in the background, and then your script Peterbilt lettering right there to mirror the sides of the hood and the front of the grill with that rectangular grill mesh design. Really cool feature right there. And now your passenger has that nice workstation. Taking a look in the sleeper, again, this is a 58-inch flat top with the rear window. We did spec it with the premium mattress. Even if you're not going to use that mattress that often, it is nice to have the premium mattress as opposed to the stock option or the base option. You've got a nice storage shelf up here. It's all carpet lined so you don't hear your items rolling around. Got your TV mount right there. Household outlets. We also spec this truck with a little miniature fridge. Not a huge fridge, but right size, and it's nice to have an actual working fridge instead of just carrying along a cooler that most drivers are going to have to do in a 58-inch or similar size sleeper. So it's nice to have something that will really just keep your items cool and not having to just buy a ton of bring an actual cooler out on the road. You have an actual fridge right there. Notice we've got rubber flooring in the cab, so it's going to be real easy to keep clean. Of course, we still add our Peterbilt rubber all-season floor mats, and then we spec'd it with the carpet in the sleeper. Got your sleeper controls back here, so you've got your AC controls as well as your remote for your inverter. Again, we've got this truck pre-wired for an inverter. 2 solid cup holders back there. Nice little workstation tray right here, and you push that in and it slides out, so that workstation slides out further for you to have your meals or have a workstation. And then you've got a carpet line storage compartment underneath there. And then a nice little storage, we'll call it miniature closet in there. Peterbilt pays attention to the details. You've got a nice recess in your footwell so you can sit comfortably, and then have a little bit of storage space underneath there. And then lifting up the mattress, you just pull on that tab right there and that opens up very easily. There's your rear AC. Tons of storage. It goes all the way across so you can fit long items in there. There's your rear speakers. Again, fire extinguisher, hazard triangles, and tow pins. Love the rear tinted glass. Makes backing up real easy with or without the trailer. And then we've got your window closeouts right here and a nice storage compartment here at the base of the mattress. Here's a look at the beautiful cab on this 589. Love the extra space that we get on the 589 compared to the 389. Love the ergonomic layout. It's just very simple, very functional, very easy to use. And of course, with our panoramic windshield, that is the new best view in trucking. All you got to do is point that Peterbilt wing on the horizon and keep on trucking. Love the view that we have on the panoramic windshield. Obviously, you have a lot better visibility of the road. You're also going to have better aerodynamics and less wind noise as well. These trucks have keyless entry on them, which is a really nice feature to have. Also have the battery disconnect switch. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. We love that we still have our huge grab handles for those latches, so I can easily open the hood one-handed in the wintertime wearing full-size winter gloves. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that today. Opening up the hood, Peterbilt is still the only Class 8 manufacturer to offer an all-aluminum hood. So the Peterbilt 589 is the only Class 8 truck that comes in an all-aluminum hood. What that means to you and your drivers is you're going to be much more likely to take a look underneath that hood, do your pre-trip inspection, and find any minor issues before they become major ones. And there's a look at our beautiful Cummins X15 Performance Series engine. This is spec'd at 565 horsepower and 1850 pound-feet of torque. Plenty of pulling power, but definitely going to get you better fuel efficiency than the 2050 torque. I love that Cummins continued the same name badges for the X15 engine, so the Performance Series still gets this black diamond plate with the brushed aluminum lettering. I think that fits the style of this engine very nicely. Of course, we went with our Davco 382 upgraded fuel water separator. You do have remote lube for your release bearing, and we've got a ride like a cloud air ride front suspension, and as I mentioned before, all disc brakes on this truck. Of course, we have our removable bug screen. I always stumble over that. It's hard to say quickly. Removable bug screen on this truck, and of course we have our anti-blowdown technology, so you don't have to worry about that hood closing on us in a windy area. Again, closing the hood is very easy to do one-handed while I'm filming. It is an all-aluminum hood. Go ahead and get that latched up on this side. Don't worry, we will latch the other side before we move the truck. But there is a look at our beautiful white 2025 Peterbilt 589 with the legendary package and a 58-inch flat top sleeper. This color is called white. I would consider it more of a cream white myself. This truck is on the ground, ready to roll, and available now here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas. And we have a matching truck with the same specs in diamond red. Give me a call. I'd love to help you out. My name is Travis Quadlander. I'm here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas. My cell phone is 817-504-7220. Hablo Español. Puede llamarme a 817-504-7220, or come see us at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas off of Loop 12 in Union Bower. Folks, we got these two trucks available. We've also got some 80-inch high roof 589s available. We've got some heavy hauls. We've got some day cabs. We're also taking orders for the 589, 579, and 567 for the second half of the year. It's a great time to be in the market for a truck. We have some excellent deals going on right now, and I'd love to help you out with them. If you're looking to trade something in, we'd be happy to trade you out of your trucks. Just really great time to buy. I do want to thank everyone in the trucking and transportation industry for keeping our country running while we need you the most. Y'all truly are the backbone of our country, and we are going to do the best that we can to honor you, support you, and show our appreciation for you. I know it's been some very interesting times lately, but man, I hope I'm not being too optimistic. I feel like we're starting to get some traction in the industry, and I hope it's continuing to improve for all y'all out there as well. I look forward to hearing from you. Drive safe.